This demonstration is AI Assist, Copilot Best Practices. Before we get started, this is just a reminder to make sure you're reviewing the requirements in your area with your broker, including those related to non-essential business and telemarketing to consumers. The tools and programs mentioned in this demonstration are optional and discuss best practices for your consideration. As a real estate agent, you can tap into AI tools like Microsoft Copilot, our recommended tool, to create reports, presentations, emails, and marketing materials. It can help streamline tasks and boost efficiency. Remember, AI isn't always spot on, so it's essential to proofread and ensure the information is accurate, because ultimately, you are responsible for the content. When using AI-generated content, consider adding a disclaimer, for example, content created or generated with AI assistance. Also, be sure you're staying compliant with copyright laws, standards, and fair housing regulations. Lastly, exercise good judgment, protect confidential information, and review AI-generated content thoughtfully. We do want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if that person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the DNC list regularly if you haven't spoken to that person or contacted the lead in a while. You'll also want to check the DNC list anytime you don't have expressed permission. Automated calling, texting platforms, pre-recorded messages, and artificial voices should never be used. You'll be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. Here's how to navigate and use the Do Not Contact system through My CB Desk. Microsoft Copilot is designed to simplify your workflow. It combines the power of conversational AI with creative design tools. Whether you need a quick content idea or visual asset, Copilot helps you brainstorm, draft, and design faster so you can focus on sharing your message. In today's demonstration, we will begin with an introduction to Copilot, exploring what it is and how it functions. This will set the stage by giving us a solid understanding of the tool's capabilities and its relevance to our work. Next, we'll delve into the chat feature. We'll look at how you can ask questions, draft content, and efficiently use quick action buttons for various tasks. This part is all about leveraging Copilot to stream your workflows. Then we'll shift to the Create feature, where we'll learn how to design images, videos, and other visual assets. You'll see how simple edits can transform your projects, making your content visually compelling. Let's move into the live demo portion of our workshop. We're going to walk through how to access Copilot, navigate the dashboard, and use the chat feature in real time. To access Copilot with your Coldwell Banker account, log into mycbdesk.com and click on the Office 365 and Email tile. You can use the Find an App search bar above the tiles to locate the tile instantly. You can also access this through office.com, searching Copilot, or creating a bookmark for yourself. Now that we're on the Copilot dashboard, let's take a tour through the important sections. First, let's start with our left-hand menu. At the top, you can search for past conversations by using the search bar. Below the search, you can access our two main chat features, Conversations and Pages. We'll dive deeper into each of those in just a moment. Under the chat navigation is the Create feature. This helps you create visual designs. We're not exploring Create today, but I recommend trying it out on your own. It can be a useful tool for your marketing content. Moving to the center of the page, this is the chat where you send messages to Copilot. Most of your time spent in Copilot will most likely be in the chat. When you're ready to start a new chat, click the blue button in the top right-hand corner. Since AI may make errors when generating content, it's important to start a new chat each time you want to discuss a different topic. This ensures that Copilot uses only the information you're currently providing to generate a relevant response. Before we move on, I'd like to highlight the green check mark at the top of the page. This confirms that enterprise data protection is enabled. This means that your information is protected and will never be used publicly while logged into your CB account. It's important to check for this each time you use Copilot. Now that we're familiar with how to navigate Copilot, it's time to start chatting. As a quick review, Copilot Chat allows you to create content and help with tasks. Simply type your request into the chat box and Copilot will respond instantly. Today, we're only covering the basics of how to use Copilot, but if you want to learn best practices about how to generate effective results from Copilot, also known as prompting, I'd recommend attending other AI workshops like Smarter Marketing with AI. Back in the chat, you can type in the center text box, just like on any other online chat platform, like Teams or Facebook Messenger. You can also click the microphone in the bottom right corner to say your message instead of typing it. Also, you can attach documents and image files by clicking the plus sign button labeled Add Content. Once you're done typing, press Enter or click the blue arrow button to send your message to Copilot. We're going to send a short prompt to Copilot to demonstrate what the chat response will look like. This is what the standard Copilot response looks like. In every response Copilot gives, there are multiple icons or buttons you can click to perform various actions. This icon here allows you to copy responses. It copies the entire response and allows you to paste it into a text editor or into the asset that you're currently working on. Please note that before publishing any materials, you want to remove any copy that directly addresses you, such as prompts or personal instruction. The next icon, the thumbs up, I like something. The thumbs up sends positive feedback to Microsoft about the response you receive from Copilot. You have options to write a description, include a screenshot, or share your entire chat. Directly to the right, I don't like something. Alternatively, the thumbs down sends Microsoft negative feedback about the response you received from Copilot. The same reporting options are also available. Here is the read aloud icon. Copilot will read its entire response aloud. You can also pause the reading at any time. Edit in Pages works like digital notebooks where you can edit the copy and organize notes and ideas. You can work on the content without having to paste it into a text editor. Next, we have Share Prompt and Copy with Response. This allows you to easily share your entire conversation with Copilot. This button copies the text of your conversation and a direct link to your Copilot chat. You can paste it into a text editor just as I'm doing now. Back in our chat, you may have noticed that our message was automatically added to the conversation section on the left-hand menu. Your most recent conversations will appear at the top, and you can click all conversations to find the rest of your chats. To make a conversation easier to find later, click on the three dots next to the generated title to rename it. You can also use the Search Conversations bar at the top to look for words or phrases you remember using in previous chats. Directly below the Conversation menu, you'll find Pages. Pages in Copilot let you make basic edits and write notes directly within Copilot. It's a great way to keep everything in one place. Every piece of content is divided into sections where it's open to multiple forms of input, revision, and collaboration. First, you can make basic edits to a section by typing or deleting copy. Hovering over a section will display a small 6-dot waffle menu icon. You can click and hold the button to drag it up or down the page. Clicking this button offers many more options. Emojis. At the top, you can make notes to yourself or others in the form of an emoji. You can also boost a section with an expressive emoji animation. Finally, you can add any notes or thoughts by clicking comment. Please note some sections do not allow remarks to be made, such as a block quote. Copy page link to here. This encourages collaboration by copying a link that points directly to this section on your page. You can paste this link into a message and send it to your team or colleague. Anyone who has access to this page can also make edits and remarks. Multiple users can collaborate on one page at the same time. Move block. In addition to dragging sections, you can also move it one block up or down with this button. Copy allows you to copy the text in that section only, and delete allows you to delete the entire section. To the left of the waffle menu is a plus sign button that inserts many different types of content below your section, including a table, checklist, bulleted list, numbered list, and date. As we continue to scroll through our options, you can see several different types of content that can be inserted, such as text styles and templates. There are also options in the top right, including Open and Word and Share. As we wrap up today's demonstration, let's take a moment to revisit the key components of Copilot that we explored. We began with the chat interface, where the message box allows you to type in your questions or requests. You can also use the attachment feature to add files or images, giving Copilot additional context to work with. For hands-free interaction, the microphone lets you dictate your prompt instead of typing. The model selector shows which AI model is currently active and gives you the option to switch if other models are available. When it's time to shift topics, the Start a New Chat button helps you begin a fresh conversation. And finally, the Safety and Compliance badge reassures you that enterprise-level data protections are in place, ensuring your information is handled securely. Here's a quick review of your options after Copilot responds in the chat. The response area is where Copilot displays its generated answer to your prompt. You can use the copy response feature to quickly copy the text to your clipboard. The thumbs up or thumbs down button let you give positive or negative feedback on the response. The read aloud option allows you to hear your response spoken out loud. If you want to make edits, write notes, or collaborate, you can open the Pages dashboard using the Edit in Pages feature. Lastly, the Share Response option copies and creates a link to your entire chat, making it easy to share with others. Finally, let's take a look at the layout you'll encounter when editing generated copy in Pages. At the top, you'll find the title section. This is where you can rename your document as needed. The main editing area is where you can make any changes to the output directly. Additionally, there are buttons that allow you to continue editing in Microsoft Word or share your work with other contributors, making collaboration and refinement even easier. remind you about our amazing marketing support resources available to you that can be found at coldwellbankermarketing.com. Here you can browse through the latest edition of the marketing catalog, sign up for an upcoming workshop, view on-demand marketing education via our YouTube channel, and book a virtual marketing appointment via Next Available. You can scan the QR code on your screen or visit coldwellbankermarketing.com to take advantage of these amazing marketing resources anytime, anywhere.